Welcome to Kalam Learning Lab YouTube channel. Today, we will be exploring a software which is called as Canva. You can either access it as an app through Play Store or you can access it in a web browser. The link of this software will be provided in the description box below. Very quickly, we will get into it. So, whatever you're seeing right now in the screen is the login page of this software. If you come to the top right corner, you will see two options. One is login and another one is sign up. For both the options, you have three main possibilities of logging in. Either you can create a Canva ID, or you can log in using your Google account, or you can log in using your Facebook account. As I already have an account, I will log in. Now you can see that I have logged into my account, and this is how the home page of this software looks like. Here, you have n number of menus and panels, which I'll be explaining one by one. And later on, we will be creating a design today. So moving on to the first one, here in the top left panel, you have some 6 panels here. I will explain you one by one. The first one is recommended for you. Recommended for you is nothing but it automatically amongst the pre-installed templates, which template you can use for creating your designs. If you come down and scroll here, you will see that there are n number of design guides. You can create an Instagram post, or you can create a logo, you can create posters, you can create YouTube thumbnails, and you have 50,000 plus free templates in this software, which no other software in this platform is able to deliver you, and that too at a free of cost. So trust me, this is gonna be something very interesting. And as you scroll down here, you still see n number of designs here. So moving on to the next one. The next is all your designs. All your designs is nothing but whenever you create a design, this panel has your design stored. So whenever you can go back to that and you can just have a look at it. Next one is brand kit. Now, brand kit is basically useful for business and any other like organizations who particularly need a logo, a brochure, a business card, and those kind of stuffs. So what a brand kit does is it gives you all the designs you need for your business in one single shot. Yes, one simple design is needed to be created by you, and it automatically gives you a business card, a beautiful and attractive brochure, and all such stuffs which you basically need for your business. But remember, for using brand kit option, you have to be an upgraded user. And upgrading in Canva is no more costly because it is just $9 per annum, and which is quite easier for you to use. So if you scroll down here, you can see that you can create a transparent logo along with the color of your choice and the font of your choice. That's it. If you create this, it will automatically give you the designs that you need. So moving on to the next one, it is create a team. This panel is nothing but, suppose if you want to create a design with your team, you can do it in this software at free of cost. Yeah, you can either invite your members by sending them an email, or you can send an invitation link to them, and you can form a team in this software. So you can work as a team. If you scroll down here, you can see that members you have added is appearing here. The next one, all your folders and trash. So now I know that you all will be familiar with these two options, because trash is something wherein if you don't like a design that you have did, so you can delete it at any time. All your designs, you can see all your designs that you have created so far. And likes, yes, this is nothing but whenever you create a design, you can share it directly from the software to your social media, and you can see the number of likes that you have got from that. So what you need to do is you have to link your Instagram account as well as the account that you have your Google associated with, and it does the job pretty simple. The next one is purchased. So whatever the photos you have purchased or whatever the premium accounts you have purchased in this, that will be visible here, is shared with you. Suppose another Canva user shares a design with you, that will appear here and upload. So whatever the images or video you appear for your design, that is gonna appear here. And the trash, as I said you earlier, trash is something when you can delete your photos if you don't like it. On to the top panels, here you have four interactive panels. The first one is templates. Templates, as I showed you before, you have something here called as social media, wherein you can create an Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook cover, Twitter post, and a number of it. Like you can create even a thumbnail and kind of stuff here for YouTube. And then personal is nothing but, as you know, you can create an invitation or like birthday invitation or a resume, postcard, planner, t-shirt, or personalized hats, even personalized pens for that matter. And it is useful for business people. You can create a presentation, you can create a website's back cover as well as logo, business card, and stuffs like that. And for marketing people and education people, so education people can use this, make good use of this software, because you can create a presentation for your students, or even you can create certificates that you are printing in your institutions like schools and colleges. You can make use of this, and you can create a design from this. Moving on to the next one, you can discover photos, background, and whatever you want for your design. As you can see that the next column is icons. Yeah, I need something for my business. So I click on this business panel, and you can see that there are n number of icons, literally, like there are thousands of icons which you can use for free. These are transparent, and it also comes in vector format. Moving on to the next panel, here you will find out about the pricing structure. Whatever we are using now is a free version, of course, and free version gives you access to 60 million plus pre-installed templates. The next one is the pro version, enterprise, education, and for non-profit. So pro version approximately costs you around $9. It even gives you a free trial for 30 days. The one such difference between a free version and a pro version is that a pro version has a brand kit, wherein a free version doesn't have a brand kit. And you can access unlimited folders, you can resize to any format, and you can get access to any premium animations in pro version. Whereas free version has those kind of things limited to it. Let's move on to our next thing, which is creating a design in Canva, of course. I will be showing you how to create a design. So we are in the home page right now once again, and let's start creating a design. There are two ways. Either you can scroll down and you can select a pre-available template from the list below, or you can scroll up and you can click in what it is, like create a design. When you click this, you'll be asked on what you need to create, either a poster or a presentation or an Instagram post, and the same options that we see below. So here, let's gonna create a poster now. So I'm clicking on the poster menu. We are redirected to the workspace. So what you are seeing right now in the screen, so this is the workspace of Canva. Here, you have some menus on the left column. If you watch closely, you will find that there is a photos column. You get a number of photos here directly from websites. This column is elements. So in elements column, you will get different structures and icons which we previously saw in the home page, along with the grids, shapes, frames, stickers, and for bar charts for presentations and lines and so on. Next column, you will see the text. They all, just like templates, they also have a preloaded list of text, choosing which you can create a design. One is video. Just like how you get images from online, in this panel, you get videos, that is pre-installed videos, clicking on which directly gets into your design. And here you can see the background. You can change whatever the background you need for your picture. And the last one is uploads. Uploads panel is nothing but you can upload your own picture or whatever the picture that you have in your computer or your mobile phone in this column, and you can take them to your work. There is a folder and more column which you automatically get to know once you start using this, because here you have the option of integrating your app, Facebook, Instagram, and Pixabay, YouTube. So the use of social media here is nothing but, as I said you earlier, when you integrate your Instagram or Facebook, as you share a post, you can directly see the number of likes that you get for that post or whatever in your Canva. So let's create a simple and easy design for global warming. Yeah. The first very thing that you have to do here is, as you see our artboard, just click on it, and once you click on it, this color option will appear. There's nothing but the background color of the image. So I want us to change the image because white is looking too plain. So let's just change the color. For this, I would like to give a brushed golden color. So what you have to do is click here, and you can see the color code column. The color code for brushed gold is D1B0B8. So that's it. We got a brushed gold color now. This is going to be our background. Now let us add a globe image, because since it is a global warming poster, let us add a globe image to it. What you can do is, here you can find a number of columns in the left side. So click on the uploads column, and I have already created a globe image in Adobe Premiere Pro, which I will be explaining in the upcoming videos on how to create this. Just drag on it. It's very simple. Whatever the image you have, you just have to drag on it on your artboard. And let's increase the size, because since it's too low, yeah, this size is apt. Now it's time to get viewed some text, because since it is too plain, so click on the text column. You can observe that there is two different ways to create a text in Canva. One is you can create your own heading, subheading, or a body of text. Otherwise, it already has some pre-suggested like templates kind of texts for you. Whichever the text you like in here, you can just select it and it will automatically apply to your design. Add a heading and just rotate it, because why I'm rotating is because to give it a good feel. Then is looking good. So we need to enter our text. Before doing that, now as soon as you enter the text in the artboard, you can see that in the top, along with the color panel, some extra panels are now visible clearly. So this is nothing but the font, whichever you want to use, you can select it from here. This is the size of the font. This is the color of the font. And if you wish to make your text a bit bold, you can do it here. Or this is for italics, underline, and this is the alignment column of your font. So on the right side, there is something called as position. By clicking on it, you can either send a text or an image to the background or the foreground, or you can even align where you need the text or the image exactly in your board. Suppose, for example, if I need this piece of information in the right side, by clicking here, it goes to right. Or if you need it in the middle, it goes to the middle, or top, it goes to the top. So it's just like auto aligning your piece of information wherever you want in the artboard. So very simple as that. And this column is the transparency of your image. For example, I need my image to be less transparent. So let me just enter a value here randomly. For example, let me just set it to 30 and see what happens. So this is what exactly the transparency does. It reduces the transparency of your image or your font to a number that you would like to. So let's just bring it back to 100% now. So what I'm going to do is very quickly, I'm going to create two sentences over here, global, and to the left, it is going to be warming in the same angle. So let's start typing it. You can see that I have created a text here that reads global warming. Now let's change the color of this text. You can do that by clicking on this upper column. Again, the same way on how we did exactly to the background of this image. Now, what I need to do is the global warming text is now aligned in a proper shape and it is in a proper color. But let's give a 3D effect to it. To do that, we will add some shadows and I will exactly tell you how you can create shadow kind of effect in these kind of posters. You can do that by clicking on the text whichever for you, you want the shadow or the image for whichever you want to shadow. Just click on that particular subject and duplicate it. You can do that by pressing the shortcut Control plus D. So now you can see that the image is duplicated. Now, very quickly, what I need to do is I need the shadow in the background of my image and not in the foreground. So click in the position panel and take it to the background. By doing this, you can now observe that the global part of the image, which I'm using as shadow, is now in the background. You know that shadows are always black in color. Let's quickly give it a black color. Black. The next step is now you can see that the global part of the text that is going to be used as shadow is in black in color, but the opacity of it is not exactly resembling like a shadow. So we need to reduce the transparency so that you can come here and enter on a number below 40 and above 10. Why I'm saying below 40 and above 10 is the ideal shadow is something between 10 and 40. I mean, the combinations in these variations look great that I have personally tested myself. So let's give it 30 and see what happens. Now a shadow effect has been created. Very quickly, I will follow the same step for warming text as well. Our text is ready by now. Let's make it a bit more interesting by giving it some elements. Yeah, you can do that by clicking on this elements column here in the left side of the screen, and you will see that a bunch of elements will appear. Not a bunch, but literally many. You have more than 50,000 plus icons and elements. So let's give it a border for the same. Let us use this. So now you can see that I have given an element and as well as the top and bottom border effect for this image. Now we have one more message as well, and we will enter that message. We will type that message very quickly. Now, our message text is ready, but I'd also like to give a shadow effect again for this message as well, because plain texts are never good idea for design. So you're done with your design. Downloading part is very simple. You just have to go to this down arrow symbol over here and click it. Now you can see the menu has popped up and it is asking for file type. Always while downloading anything of this kind, go for PNG. That is suggested because it is a high quality image, and when you download it, it will give you better pixels. This was all about Canva, guys. This is how you use the Canva software, and you can create many more stunning designs like this. If you liked our video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching the video.